Gertie, it's very cold outside. Good tea. Alright, here we go. Hello, and welcome to Fraser and Sean Ramble On, Part 2. I made this Facebook page and the idea for this podcast show a long time ago. If I go and look at my notes, a very, very, very long time ago. So I was just listening to Pastor Bob. He was discussing about YouTube and Facebook, and so it inspired me to come online, because I had planned to come online today, but with this, but it's always good to have inspiration. You got my tea. Wow, this is laggy, huh? That's what happens when I rush into things. There we go. Can I reach my mouse? Sorry about this. Don't knock down the keyboard. Alright, so let's get into it here. This episode is facing fears. When you have 4 monitors, it's kind of... Didn't bring my mouse pad. So hello everybody, today is April 7th. This is the Serving God Podcast Network division of the Serving God Network. I'm just reading my notes from yesterday. Now right now the introduction video is crazy choppy, laggy. I don't know, I probably should have rebooted my phone, stuff like that. And I can see right now the video is very laggy, the multicam. Not good. Yeah, so going by that, let me just pull up, we'll do 3. Multicam view. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Because I'm very egotistical, you get to look at 3 of me. So first things first on my notes when I was writing yesterday. The introduction video. You know what? This is as a multimedia project, I was watching some tutorials on editing and iMovie and, Final Cut, those things. And it was just really like, you got to get into the simplicity of actually doing that, making videos and having fun with it and doing creative things. I'm very, very arrogant too, like in the sense that, look, I got to make sure I show off my guitars and be all cool. But most of you know I am, a creative person. When it comes into as it's work, there's a balance too, right? You got to really love what you're doing, and I do actually love doing these things. There's my Strat. Yeah. And yes, it's a left-handed guitar. So Fraser will be coming by soon. We're trying to plan something out, to work on video editing. And I want to help him out too in that aspect. We have a lot of videos in the backlog, a lot of podcasts coming up. Like I said, I was just watching Pastor Bob, and I reached out to him and asked him to do a podcast, and he agreed to it. I started writing a bit, but again, I'm disappointed in myself that I've fallen behind on those kind of things, But I was just watching a video, John Piper, and they're talking about efficiency of time, and just God, this is Jesus. He knows what's going on, he knows what's up, and he's going to stop things. If it's not the right time, it's not the right time. It'll come together when it's supposed to come together. There's some other guys on there too. Dr. Leighton Flowers. I reached out to him. I'd like to have a podcast with him. Not a podcast, like a show, but do an episode with him on one of them. And yeah, with Pastor Bob, what he's talking about, a lot of people, they don't understand. Like I manage, I don't know how many Facebook pages, a lot. And it's always, hey, boost your post. You want to pay extra money? And that must be frustrating to him. He's saying, like, I have 9 Facebook or 10 Facebook pages, 9 or 10. 50,000 friends, and you know, for him to share with the people that are already subscribed or liking, it's ridiculous. You know, for me, okay, if I had the $20, I wouldn't mind to promote and market. You know, I have a background in that. But, you know, even as a Serving God network, you know, as us as a group of people, you know, we have to decide. The money ain't rolling in at all. You know, there's no money rolling in. It's all coming out of my pocket. So that's why I haven't been streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time like I used to. You know, I had more income at the time. Now I don't. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. But it's the same thing for Pastor Bob. You know, you go check him out, and I haven't delved deep into his history, but you can see his ministry deals with homeless people a lot, man. I remember watching one video. The selfie stick is rolling. But it, you know, I think he was were they saying they're giving sleeping bags or something like this? So long, a year ago or so that I was listening, but everything. And I was talking with Luciano yesterday. We were really talking about that. God doesn't call us to do things that we can do. You know, he kind of calls us to do things we can't do. We can almost do it, but with Jesus, then we can do it. Like comb my hair. No. Not trying to joke, sorry. I mean, I am a little bit. I mean, I want to have joy and peace in what I'm doing, you know. You know, because we're serving a great God. Just go to cam view. There. So, let's get to this. I'm already 8 minutes in. Watching the introduction video, remembering, you know, that this is a project that we started, it really started in September, October, and it's gone up and down, you know. Lately, I've been putting things on hold, and I wanted to talk about that, especially yesterday. Extreme fatigue, very tired. I don't know if it's the devil, or I think it's more sugar, caffeine, those kind of things. It's just not good. 2 extra large coffees, then another large coffee at McDonald's, cheeseburger. And if you know, when I first just started this video, I used the Facebook page, and you can see my open tabs. It's like Wellbutrin fatigue. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it my new medication? Is it? I honestly think it's the sugar, though, because it seems to be right around that time, 3 to 4 hours after. I'm looking up reactive hypoglycemia or whatever, but just one day at a time. After this stream, get back to housework and do some exercise. So things are not consistent. I apologize. You know, I'm going to start trying to stream every day, going live. This morning, on What's on My Mind, I did just reading the Bible, you know, and it was nice. But what's important is the communication. That's what I got here with the team members. In the background, y'all don't see that. Tommy and Arturo and Fraser and Frank, you know, all of us, especially in the private messages, we're messaging, and the ideas are going and bouncing back and forth. This is a big project. It's, you know, Serving God Network. You know, I'm managing, and managing doesn't just mean that I manage myself and do work, you know. And even like right now, I'm failing at it. I'm not really doing what I should, but, you know, by the grace of God, things are still moving forward and coming along. You know, everybody gets the long-term vision. That's the main thing. Everybody knows what's up. All the team members, you know, from the Robs, Rob and Frank and Fraser, you know, Tommy and Arturo too, in the background, getting some good ideas, and you know, they're making videos. And what I got here? It's amazing to remember these things when I'm crawling out of my self-imposed hole of isolation. You know, yeah, that's it. You know, the past couple months have been really breaking out of the box. So, this is very leggy, huh? Good morning. I am writing and replying to team member private messages. Yeah, great ideas. And then taking my Bible study. The time that I'm studying the Bible, you know, it's cool, you know, to actually read the Bible online, you know, and not just read it alone, to be able to share it. Commentaries, apologetic books. I'm reading, you know, like it says here, nothing heavy. I'm just researching Trinity, apologetics, different exegetical analysis of passages. Later on today, if everything works out, Dr. Shute is coming, elder from my church. He's a librarian over at Presbyterian College. Very cool, super cool guy, very, 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 very smart. He's going to help me organize my self-study. I asked him just to come and look at my library, not just the books behind me, but more or less my Logos library. You know, Logos 7, I have a lot of books. And, you know, I just want to study efficiently, create a curriculum for myself. You know, so this is all about faith and fear. So basically, today's stream is about the realization, and it shook me to my core, that fear has prevented me from doing a lot of things, and I'm not always aware of the fear. The fridge is making some noise. Because I bottle my feelings up and I push them down, and I don't allow myself to feel them. So that was kind of what this is about, you know, the combination of my ADHD, the behavior patterns, avoiding things, the procrastination, even like this, to not to be streaming as frequently as I would like, or not to be writing as much, or not doing video editing. There's always going to be something more stimulating, more fun to do. But again, like I was saying earlier, Jesus is calling us to do more. So I really got to sit down and focus and discipline myself. So that's why having Dan come over, and a couple people, you know, in the group, I think only maybe Luciano and Jerome know him, but he's so smart, so cool. And being the librarian there, when students come, he's the one to point them to which resource, which book. Just, I thank Jesus for this, to have, you know, the church that I'm a member of, just that group of people. I haven't been going a lot since, you know, I had my breakdown, but Sunday, I saw Jerome and Pastor Sybil last night. It's nice, you know, to really, spring is coming, man. I gotta get back into things. And this is life, man. I love life. So, what we got going here? Yeah, so Thursday I had therapy, and it really, this whole stream is spawned from that. The aspect of, you know, that I have to face my fears. You know, even the small ones. Procrastination is something difficult to overcome, you know, and I'm working on it. More than likely, my main difficulty in life are my fears, the ones I actively ignore. Most of them are unconscious since they're bottled up, you know. Sometimes we can't always put our finger on why we're feeling a certain way. What was the thought that triggered it, and vice versa. If we have feelings that then trigger thoughts, which then follow into behaviors, we really have to break things down. I have a low attention span. Yeah, I'm not always looking for something more fun or stimulating. Oh, yeah, I am, man. But I'm sometimes looking for easy. Easy things that distract my fears, or the sadness too, because they play hand in hand. Sadness and fear, they have the same way to get out of it: control and mastery. They both are rooted together. The heart of it seems a very judgmental person, who is me, and I'm the most judgmental to myself, very critical of myself. That's what I'm going to be working on. The difference between humility and low self-esteem or self-respect. To be humble doesn't mean to hate yourself, you know. Cycles of being sad or disappointed, usually from not facing fears and letting people down. So this is it, you know. I gotta try to be more balanced, really, and just do the opposite action. For fear and sadness, they're same. Control and mastery. I gotta start doing more things. Blah, 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 blah. So more work, gotta do more work, get things done. I gotta print off my therapy homework sheets. Gotta call legal aid. Just different things. Gonna start a new track with Jerome. He already come to me with the ideas for a nice Bible track called Warning. He wants to call it Warning and really explain to people, you know, the end is coming. And he was looking at Matthew 23 or Matthew 24, you know, where Jesus is talking about the end times, you know, and, you know, I won't debate that it's the end times or not, but all the signs are present, whether it's in 5 years, 20 years, 50 years, who knows. But we should just count our blessings that we're here in North America first off. So time to start doing more podcasts, got to stop worrying about introductions and videos, and I got a schedule to do things and learn. I got to take the time for the small things and not let perfection or grasping, trying to grab at perfection. Like I have a friend, he's a Muslim reformer. I spoke about him before, very cool guy. And I met him on the street randomly, you know. I love how God works like that. But he was saying perfection is the horizon. You can move towards it and go in that direction, but you ain't going to get there. The fear of letting people down just makes me let people down. Because, you know, if I don't do something because I'm trying to make it perfect, then it didn't get done. Some areas have more focus, but no one is going to die. I really got to, you know, is whatever is holding me back, is it a life-threatening thing? No, it's not life-threatening, you know. So build tolerance, keep a schedule, fix the alarm clock, all sorts of different things. I see a psychiatrist Monday, you know, to follow up, you know, looking at the biological aspects of these issues, you know. Doctors help, you know what? Like, not everybody's cool with doctors and taking medication, but, you know, I gotta be honest, you know. I've been on and off medication now for 10, 11 years. When I'm on medication, it's better. So I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe someday I won't, but good diet, proper sleep, a scheduled life with routine, that's what I need, you know. And some other people were asking me about it. It's a taboo quite often in the church. We have to be open and talk about these things. Can't hide them. Let's talk about our weaknesses. Let's talk about how we feel disappointed in ourselves or our failings. We have to share these things. You know, it's fear, to be afraid, to have shame and guilt. You know, we do have our own values and our value systems, but we shouldn't allow that to let the devil abuse these feelings or any thoughts. And again, United Against the Enemy, episode 3, has been delayed for like a month now. Maybe tonight we'll do it. I'll try to contact the guys, because that's the theme. Hopefully Tuesday I'll do a podcast with Rob Decker. I started writing for that too. Love talking with Rob, you know, and try to get a nice, good, deep conversation going. But, you know, I know that will happen. So I think I will let it go. Finish off now. Go check out, you know, I posted the link. Go check out Pastor Bob, you know, he's cool. Unlike my 21-minute video of rambling, his is actually always like 5-10 minutes to the point. From what I can say, it comes from God, man, you know, like it's the same thing like talking with Rob Decker, you know. Just, there are people who are farther along in their walk, and they've been sanctified more. And that's it. You know, he's working on my mind and my heart. I'm just trying to be quiet more and listen more. So I'm going to push play on the outro. I love y'all. Oh, 3, 4, 5 people at best who watch this. You never know. If it helps one person, even if that person is just me, you know, at least I can express and speak. And time to get back to work, you know. Maybe cook brunch. I probably have more to say, but so this is a rambling on. You know, I'll let Fraser. He'll reply to it. Because I'm just letting my mind flow and ramble on. He is super good at taking notes and picking out pieces of gold, I guess, that when they're coming out of my mouth, I'm not aware of it. That, you know, he's going to say, wow, Sean said this or that, and well, that's going to put me a smile on my face, brother, because I'm not trying to say anything. Just like I say again, share that invitation of Jesus Christ. Share my love of God and the Bible, and you know, and just like you like Fraser says too, that golden rule, you know, just we're trying our best to be good people, you know, for me and where I'm at, and continue to go. That is Jesus and the Bible, and I have to be honest, but it's not to force it on anybody, because you can't force someone to love you, and God would never do that. But I will say I love you all. I'm gonna finish up my tea and get to her. Take care, everybody. I love you. God bless.
Copyright the Serving God Network. All rights reserved in the year 2000. Thank you for joining us today on Fraser and Sean Ramble On. Please like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter. For questions or comments, please visit us at serving-god-podcast-network.com or servinggodnetwork.com. Episode was created during the month of April in the year 2018 and is owned and created by the Serving God Podcast Network. All rights reserved, which is a division of the Serving God Network. All rights reserved in the year 2018. You may not reproduce this episode, or the live stream itself, or any recording of this audio and visual content for any reason in whole or in part without permission of the respective copyright holders. Please contact us first and ask for our permission. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you. From the Serving God Network. All rights reserved in the year 2018. Serving God Podcast Network. All rights reserved in the year 2018. Fraser and Sean Ramble On. All rights reserved in the year 2018.
I think it's the resolution's too high for my phone. I am a robot. You may not copy this video. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Wow, lag. Thank you for joining us today. Please visit our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, all that cool stuff. Yeah, man.